Hey besties, this is the Weekly Chronicle, where we chronicle our journey through the books we've read, the shows we've watched, and the worlds we've spiraled into. I'm Tabatha.
And I'm Sharilyn. Grab a beverage and let's get booking with the besties.
Cheers.
I have water. Hydrate or
Beautiful.
dihydrate, bitches, besties. Anyway, what you got?
I have cactus rose tea.
Cactus rose
Yes.
tea. Nice.
It's
That's
delicious.
not at all what I expected to hear. Cactus.
Yes, I actually really like this tea. It's from David's Tea,
Cool.
if you've heard of them, but
Nice.
they're very good.
Sounds fancy. All right, what did you read this week, Tabatha?
So I finished two books this week.
Ho-ho.
One of them we actually have in common, so I'll save that one. First one I finished was Too Old for This by Samantha Downing. This is a whole lot of fun. This is a woman who was a serial killer when she was younger, and this lady comes knocking at her door, says, "Hey, I want to write a documentary about how you were wrongfully accused." And then to protect herself, because she was actually kind of not
She was actually kind of correctly
She was actually kind of
accused?
correctly accused,
Awkward.
and then just kind of got away with it.
I feel like that sometimes.
So to protect herself, she just murders this lady.
Oh.
And then goes down a path of like trying to keep her serial killer isms a secret. So other murders may or may not happen.
Whoops.
You know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And she plays up her age, so like she's
like, oh, I'm just a little old lady.
yeah, she's like got a walker and stuff, but only when like the cops can see her, things
Yeah.
like that. So she's
Oh,
like, I'm
nice.
old and I'm harmless.
I could never.
And so it's a lot of fun. You know, you don't have a lot of like old lady serial killers that you're reading about. So
Yeah, that sounds like a fun time.
it is a fun time.
Awesome.
And then the next one I read, we both read, so we both get to talk about it, and that's We Live Here Now. I've read 4 of her other books actually.
Wow.
So, 2 were like high 4 stars, and then the other 2 were like 2 stars. So
That's a spread.
it is quite the spread.
Okay.
So what were your thoughts on the book?
So, for those of y'all who don't know, clearly this is a haunted house story, as told by, as you can see on the cover, haunted
Yes.
house story. I had a really good time with it. I really liked the story, and like it was kind of a slow build into the creepy and the horror and like what's happening. It had a really good mystery to it of just figuring out where is this headed, what's going on, what is happening to these people. And it's multi POV, so you get to get in both of their heads. It's about a couple who move into this house that is haunted and messing with them, and so seeing the story from both of their perspectives and like how it's messing with them and what they're going through and kind of where things end up. I had a lot of fun with it. I do like a good horror, not that. I do like a good horror story, but what I meant to say, a haunted house.
Yeah, it's like a haunted house meets domestic thriller. So that's nice. The haunted house elements are definitely very standard. I wouldn't say that they do really anything special. As far as the haunted house, as far as the haunted house story, it's pretty
Par for the course.
par for the course. And then same with the domestic thriller parts. So like both, but they did combine it nicely. And the thing that I like about her a lot is she has fun little twisty endings. So I did enjoy the ending of this one. But yeah, it took me a while to get into it just because, like you mentioned, it's kind of a slower build up. And then all of the elements were elements that I've read before in other haunted. Why do I keep wanting to say haunted?
Just smushing
I
the
don't know
words
why.
together.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like this is like right in the middle. So this was like a solid 3 stars. It was still a book that I enjoyed enough, but it's not one that I'm gonna like think about much past like today. You know?
No, that's fair. Yeah, it definitely came off as more of a thriller. Than like a lot of the horror that we've been reading lately. It was kind of like a lighter, but yes, like storyline and characters and everything. Like it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah. Sweet. Anything else that you finished?
Yes. Other horror we've been reading lately. I read Revival by Stephen King this week, and ooh, it was really good. Yes. I really liked this one.
Yes.
He did an excellent job of, okay, I've read 2 Stephen King books, but in both of the books, he did this thing where he's really good about just like establishing a baseline and like everything's normal and there's a little funky thing, but like we're good, we're chill, and then there's like something over there, but like it's fine, we're doing good, and like what is about that, I don't know about that. Like he's really good at just making the whole story and the characters and everything just like everything's normal, don't worry about it, but then like popping in those little nuggets of something, and yeah, they just like progressively get more and more what is happening until that very end where he's just like ha, and then you're like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so this was really good. I really enjoyed the way that he laid that out, and again, that I noticed his like meandering style, but he's so natural about it that I didn't know it was happening until like he would come back to the story and I'd be like, oh yeah, we went off somewhere. But also like my brain just works that way anyway, so it like doesn't throw me off at all. I'm like, this is just how I think, so we get each other. But yeah, the story itself is really good. From early on, I had theories and continued to build theories as we went, and I was impressed with myself by how many pieces of those theories turned out to be correct. But yeah, it was really good, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. He's definitely, I'm saying definitely so much. It's so,
we gotta have a keyword.
We gotta have the keyword in there. But there's a reason he is, you know, best-selling horror, the king of horror. This is, I think, another really good one that if you're kind of early in your horror journey, this is a great one to read because of how much like normal there is. Like it doesn't really read like a horror, it reads like this is someone's life that you're experiencing with him along the way, and then there's stuff that happens, but there's enough of just like life around it and his journey as a person that those horror elements, like, yes, they start to add up, but they don't like spook you out of the story or anything. It's just like a really, really well told story, and definitely has a great character journey.
Yeah, he does realistic characters just so phenomenally, and then dialogue. Yes.
Yeah, so definitely fantastic and highly recommend.
Sweet. Anything you are in progress?
Yes, I began The Book of Accidents by Chuck Wendig. I'm about a third of the way through this one, and yes, he continues to just be a fun author to read. I really like his stories and his setup and kind of the format. He tells the stories from multiple perspectives, so you're getting the story built out like more fully, but also you have those kind of like niches of like, well, this is you know, this person's perspective, but it doesn't like line up with other people's. But his horror elements start like page 1. This one especially, there are 2 prologues where there's some like important stuff, and then you get into the story, and there's so much weird happening that you're just like, where are we going? Like what's the plan here, mister? And so yeah, everyone in the story has an important part to play, and like everyone has a piece of the story. Like no one feels like they're ancillary. That's the word I chose and I tripped over it. But no one feels like an extra. Like everyone feels like they have a point. They have a purpose. So I really like that about him, especially when you're getting so many characters. Having each of them make a difference and matter makes a big difference and is important. But yeah, a third of the way through and highly enjoying it. So we'll see how it goes.
Sweet.
And then how about you? What are you currently in the midst of?
Finally made progress in Demon and Light.
Oh, let's go!
Yes, and I'm finally like fully in it. Thank God.
Nice.
It took a minute. But we just had a moment, and it's just such a classic moment in a series. So this is in the Sun Eater series if you're somehow not familiar. But we had a moment where it's that classic, like, you're saying something bad about someone and then they're right behind you. We just had that moment, and it was just, I had to actually laugh out loud. It was so freaking funny.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved that. And we've got some different directions that we're going, as is the case always with this series. We've got some different people being introduced, more relationships changing. if you know what I mean.
You'll have to remind me after this.
Yes. We've got some developments in some relationships that are going to be interesting to see. One thing I want to say for anyone who knows both of these series, but for some reason I picture the character Valka as, so I picture Valka, and I'm gonna show Sharilyn as well. I picture her as Tolly, and it's mostly because I know,
not what I expected to see.
I know. I just picture her as that because they have like in Mass Effect, they have those characters have a spaceship fleet where they are all like one such unified group, and they have like such a technology based culture, where they are very much integrated with technology. And so that's why I picture Valka as that character.
Nice.
Anyways, but yes, it's super good so far. I'm finally in where we are making momentum. It's kind of that way I've noticed for all of these books, where the first like third of it is a little bit challenging to get through, just because you don't know the direction that you're going yet, and it takes a while for it to ramp up. And I think it's at least partially because there's so many time jumps. Like there's the time skips between the books.
Yeah.
That it has a little bit of that feeling. But once you're in, you're in. So thank God I'm finally in. Because we have so little time before the last book, and that's book 3. So
don't ask questions. Okay, just let it. Just keep going.
We're just gonna keep going.
Okay,
yep.
Everything's fine.
Yep. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the Tales books anymore. I'm definitely still doing the novellas because I think I literally have one novella left. I don't know about the Tales. I will make an attempt, but no guarantees at this point.
That's fair.
Because that is like a month away.
But we are getting closer and closer.
Yes, we are. It's very exciting. All right, any other books in progress? I don't think so.
No.
What about other media?
Funny you should ask, Tabatha, because this week we watched a movie together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we watched Crimson Peak together. We had a little girls' night.
Yes.
And you had seen it before.
Yeah.
I had not. And also my dog wouldn't calm down the entire time. So it was a very unique experience, let me tell you. Like I couldn't get engaged in the film because of my dog. I love her. She's lucky, she's cute. And so I was so exasperated with my dog that I ended up exasperated with the characters. But it made for a very funny experience.
To be fair, the main character of that movie is dumb.
She is...
So it's not just your dog. It's just that she's dumb.
Good.
The reason I love that movie so much is the costumes, the lighting, and the
it's very it's
it's so atmospheric and beautiful.
Yes.
Which is why I love it. And it's got like enough... And yes, she is cringy. She is cringy, and the relationship in there is interesting.
There's a lot of questionable stuff going down in that movie.
A lot of questionable stuff.
There's a lot of things like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah. Get out. But I like the relationship with the ghosts.
Fair.
You
Yes.
know that.
Yes.
You understand that one. And then I like the style.
Yep. I love how, would you say it's campy?
Yeah, I would say in ways. In ways, it's campy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's traditionally considered campy, but I think see
like for
an argument for it.
Genre. But like there's a lot of it that's like cheesy.
Yeah.
But still fun.
For sure.
Like in a good, what's the word? Experience and entertainment. It's definitely got the entertainment value for sure.
Yeah, like an example of a campy element could be that the clay is red. So they're in a house that's sitting on land that has red clay.
So it looks like blood.
Yeah, so
everywhere.
Like the water will run, and for a minute it's gonna look like blood. And then the walls have the clay coming through it. So it's like the house is like dripping with blood, like gooey red clay.
It's so extra.
It's extra.
So over the top.
Yes.
But it's very fun.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you mediated?
Football, but we do not need to talk about that Rams game. We sure don't.
There.
I'd say I'm disappointed, but like
you're just numb.
I'm just Do better next time. Okay. Why are we even here? Yeah, that was a rough game to watch.
Oh no.
Yeah, no. So it is week 5 in football. As I say this, and as this gets posted and watched. However, we film before Sunday, so I don't get to talk about Sunday. But the Thursday night game, that Rams game, that was terrible. You know, for any of y'all who are football, who stay up to date with that. Anyway, any other media for you?
Oh wait, I did have something else in other media.
Oh, let's go.
Just the best thing ever. The Bring Me the Horizon concert with also the Plot New and also Motionless in White, but we don't talk about them because they are bad. But Bring Me the Horizon was amazing.
Yay.
So was Plot New. Plot New was incredible. And then Bring Me the Horizon came in and just their production quality, insane. Insane. That was such a fabulous live show. Plus, I love that he does a couple of audience interaction things. He someone like tossed up one of the hats that, you know, you squeeze and then the ears pop up. Yeah. And he wore that during part of it and made the little ears go. And then he had a fan come up and sing a song with him. And he does that all over. So that's pretty cool. And this kid rocked it. That kid that went up stage was incredible. So that was awesome. And then he also like comes down during one of the songs and then like interacts with the people. I was not in the pit, but like he interacts with the people in the pit and he's like singing with them and all that stuff.
Aw, that's fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was a great concert.
Nice.
Yeah. Channel updates. Tomorrow, make sure you come back as far as like posting date, okay? So if you're watching this like weeks later, then sorry, it's already over.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, October 8th at 7 p.m. Central Time.
We are doing a giveaway, so make sure you go to our last weekly chronicle where we do the announcement and let us know if there's any of the indie books that you are wanting. But yes, we'll be live. Let us know any of your questions.
Come hang out.
Come hang out.
Shoot the breeze.
Yeah.
We'll be around.
Yeah.
That's
Party
in the USA. You said it. I couldn't help myself.
It's fair. It's fair.
It'd be like that.
Any other, I don't think there's any other channel updates.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Sweet.
I think we done did it.
Let us know what you guys were up to this week. If you're not feeling chatty, leave us a house emoji for haunted house stories. Yay.
All right, well, that is all for this week. So our scrolls are sealed for now, but the tale continues next week. Until then, read bravely, binge boldly, and don't forget your brew. Cheers, besties.